Hey friends, welcome to your week 18 yoga practice. Today's class is going to be a full length, so around an hour, and it'll be strength and balance building vinyasa. So definitely faster paced, more fiery, more dynamic. We're gonna build some endurance, we're gonna stick with it. As always, if you need to modify, please modify. If you need to take a rest, if your body is truly saying, I have to rest, honor that. However, this is meant to be a more challenging flow and to prepare us for the marathon that is childbirth. So if it's hard, let it be hard. Try to stick with it as best as you can, but always listen to your body. You don't need any props unless you for sure love to practice with them. And then we'll get started on our mats. Let's lay down onto our backs. Bring your feet out wide and your knees in the center to touch for a broken bridge. Just lay your arms down by your sides, palms facing up, and close your eyes down. Take a few good, deep, full breaths. Nourishing your body and your baby's body with oxygen. Nourishing your muscles with oxygen. Keeping that intention, or starting that intention now and keeping it throughout class, that you stay with your breath. You never let your breath get away from you. And drop both knees over to the right and stretch your arms overhead. Take a big breath in. Exhale, roll knees through center, drop them to the left. As you breathe in, stretch long through your side waist and through your fingertips. Exhale through center. If you want to bring your arms into it a little bit more, you could roll onto your right shoulder, slide your left hand down by your right side, and then open up as you roll through center, creating this kind of semicircle shape with your arms overhead, tracing the ground. But whatever feels good here. Just loosening up through some hip rotation, some shoulder mobility, some twisting, gentle twisting. Let's go one more over to the right. And then one more over to the left. Good. Once you reach center, cross your right leg all the way over top of your left and maybe find the double clasp. So tucking right toes behind your left ankle for eagle legs. Both knees are hovering off the mat. Let's find a little engagement of our core here. Press your lower back into the mat. Hug your hip bones and your ribs together. Good. Now let your knees drop over to the left. Cactus your right elbow out to the side. Maybe your gaze follows. Come back through center, plant your left foot down. Untuck the double wrap. And then engage your glutes to press your hips up to the sky, just driving through the left leg only. Good. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good, release and we'll switch it out. Left leg crosses all the way on top of right, maybe finding that double clasp. And from here, a gentle press of your low back into the mat, a gentle hugging in of your hip bones and ribs together, find your core. Breathe out through the sides of your ribs. And then drop your knees to the right. Cactus your left elbow to the side and look out over the left. Roll back in. Untuck your left toes, plant your right foot. Exhale, drive your hips up. Find this single leg bridge. Good, inhale to lower. Exhale, use your glutes, use your hamstrings. Lower down. One more. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side, give your low back a little massage. And then plant both feet down. Prop up onto your elbows. If you ever need to roll onto your side first, that's totally fine. Prop up onto your hands. Fingertips are pointing down towards your feet. And then on our next breath, we're gonna press down through both feet, lift our hips, reverse tabletop. Your chin can stay tucked into your chest, or you can release it back. And send some breath into the rib cage, the armpits, underneath your collarbones. Good. Lower hips down. Cross over your ankles and come to kneeling. So sit your hips onto your heels, tuck your toes underneath you, somewhere towards the back of your mat. From here, place your hands on your thighs and just take a little cat-cow. So on an exhale, you'll slide your hands down and around through the back body. On an inhale, slide your hands up, open up across the chest. Exhale to round and curl. Inhale, open up. One more with your breath. Good, let's give those toes a little break. Shift off of them, release, sit back down onto your heels. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Interlace your fingers and press your hands inside out. Breathe in for some length through the armpits and through the ribs, through the waists. Exhale, round the back body, press your palms forward. Inhale to open up, maybe add a little back bend, but keep the rib flare to a minimum. Exhale, round and press forward. One more, breathe in. This time, release your elbows down by your sides, cactus your arms out, slide your shoulder blades down the back body. Inhale here, fill up through the chest. Exhale, wrap right arm underneath left. Find eagle arms this time. So now shoulder blades are rolling forward, elbows pressing forward. If this is a huge stretch for you, you could hold on to opposite shoulders. 3 breaths. Feeling a nice stretch in the back of the shoulders. Back of the heart. One more breath in. Release out. Good. Switch sides. Left arm wraps underneath right. Find the clasp of your palms together or hold on to opposite shoulders. Press forward through your elbows and lift up. 3 breaths. Good. Gently release. Swing out your arms. Let's get those legs working a little bit. We're gonna just lift up onto our shins, lower back down. Lift up, lower down. Getting some blood flowing through our quads, the front of our thighs. Pressing our hips forward by engaging our glutes. Good, let's do one more. On this last one, plant your palms down, find a tabletop. Shoulders stack over wrists, hips stack over knees. Just take a little sway of your hips side to side. And then take some circles out on the wrists in one direction. And then the other direction. Good. Flip your palms so that your fingertips are facing back towards your knees and your wrist creases are facing forwards. Good. From here, maybe shift your hips back towards your heels. We're just warming up our wrists in all different directions, because we'll have an opportunity for crow pose later if you want to take an arm balance. Good. Now fingertips point out to the side, wrists face each other, shift right and left. Perfect. Now flip the backs of your hands to the mat. Wrists are facing forwards, palms are facing up. And from here, scrunch your fingers in and out. Kind of an awkward movement. Perfect. Come back to a normal tabletop and just move through a couple rounds of cat-cow. So on an inhale, drop your belly, lift your tail, lift your gaze, and pull your heart through your shoulders. Exhale, round your pubic bone in, tuck your chin. Find some space between your shoulder blades. Inhale to open up into cow. Exhale, tuck, round, compress everything in. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good. Make sure you're right in the middle of the mat, if not a little bit towards the front. On an inhale, tuck your left toes, extend your right heel back. If that feels okay, you can reach left fingertips forward. Keeping our spine nice and stable, not wobbling, not arching, not swaying. Breathe in here, press out even further through the heel and the fingertips. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, re-extend. This time, drop the inner seam of your right foot down and your left hand down. Open your right hand to the sky. If you need to kickstand your left foot out for balance, totally fine. Good, now reach right fingertips to the top of the mat. Breathe in here. Breathe out, pull right elbow to right knee. Inhale, re-extend, drop your right foot. Exhale, option for a side plank. So pressing down through right foot, lift your left knee so your hips are parallel facing the right. Good, inhale, drop left knee. Exhale, right elbow to right knee, crunch it in. Inhale, re-extend, right foot plants. Exhale, option for that side plank. Hugging your left inner thigh up and in. One more time, inhale. Exhale, crunch, right elbow, right knee. Inhale, plant. Exhale, side plank. Good, this time right hand plants, tiger curl, left knee in towards your body. Exhale, take a pigeon pose. Left knee lands behind left wrist, left ankle behind right wrist. Your hands can be down for support, but whatever option you choose, I want you to stay active in it. So think about drawing your right hip forward and your left hip back. Maybe you lift your arms up, take a little bounce. Really actively stretching that left glute. A slight engagement of the right glute, so we're not dumping through the low back. Good, one more breath here. Plant both hands, tuck your right toes. Step your left foot back so you land in a plank pose. You can always modify by dropping the knees. We're here for 5 breaths. Pressing down through palms, finding a lift of the back of the heart. Slight tuck of your pelvis underneath you. 2 more breaths. Good, full push-up if you want it. And then lower your knees and your elbows to the mat. So kind of an active child's pose. On an inhale, pull your body forward. Find a high cobra pose. So our belly is not touching the mat. We're hovering off here. And exhale, tabletop. We'll switch it out. On your next breath in, extend long through your left heel. If you feel stable, you can reach right fingertips forward. Breathe in for a little bit more length. Breathe out, right elbow, left knee. Curl it in. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, plant right hand and the inner seam of your left foot down. You can kickstand your right foot out for balance. Inhale, left fingertips sweep high. Open your body to the left side of the mat. Good. Slight engagement of your core so we're not really arching and dumping through the low back. Stretch your left fingertips to the top of the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, curl and crunch left elbow, left knee. Inhale, re-extend, plant your left big toe. Exhale, option for that side plank. We're gonna lift our right knee up towards our left inner thigh. Good, inhale, drop your knee, stretch long. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, re-extend. Find length through the left side body. Exhale, option for that side plank. Pressing strong through your right palm, good. Breathe in, drop your right knee. Last time with your breath, one of each. Exhale, option for your side plank. Good, left hand plants tiger curl, right knee into chest, and then pigeon pose. Right knee behind right wrist, right ankle behind left wrist. Your ankle can be as flexed or pointed as you want. Think about hugging your inner thighs together, drawing your right hip crease back, left hip forward. And then option to lift your hands. Find a bit of a raise and a lower through your right hip. Good, one more breath here. Plant your hands, tuck your left toes, step your right foot back to a plank. Stay strong here, 5 breaths. Focus on one spot in front of you, slow, steady breath. Good, option for a full push-up. At the end of that, drop both knees, drop both elbows. Inhale, pull your body forward to the top of the mat, come to the tops of your feet, high cobra pose or upward facing dog. Good. Now exhale, tuck your toes, glide your hips back, downward facing dog. First down dog of practice. Feel it out, walk it out, stretch it out, whatever feels good. Maybe bending one knee and then the other, or pressing through your palms and bouncing your chest back towards your thighs. Good. Take a few breaths just to land in stillness here, feeling left and right, feeling front and back. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. We'll find Uttanasana, forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. Keep a generous bend in your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Pull your chest and the crown of the head forward. Exhale, release. Ground down through your feet. Inhale, sweep arms high. Lift up onto your toes. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lower down into toe stand. So hips lower towards heels, kneecaps point forward. Come back up. Stay on your toes, lift your arms high. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold, drop your heels. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands forward. Downward facing dog, take a breath in here. Exhale, walk your feet to the top of the mat. Find some compression through the core and hip flexors. Find some pressing away through your palms. Good, breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out to fold. Inhale, chair pose, Uttanasana. Sit your hips back, reach your arms forward and up, biceps to frame the ears. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, walk your feet back, down dog. This is our modified Sun Salutation. We'll do 2 more rounds. Breathe in your down dog. Exhale, walk your hands back. Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Plant down through your feet. Inhale, rise up onto your toes, reach your fingers high. Exhale, hands through heart center, toe stand. Hips hover down onto heels. Good, inhale, lift back up, smooth motion. Exhale, swan dive, lower your heels, dive your heart forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, walk your hands forward, downward facing dog. Breathe in here. Breathe out, walk your feet to the top of the mat, and take as many breaths as you need to get there. Good, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, Uttanasana, chair pose. Woo, sit back into your heels, sink your hips low. Exhale to fold. Breathe in. Breathe out, plant your hands. Step back, down dog. Inhale here. Exhale. Uttanasana, forward fold, back of the mat. As you inhale, pull your sternum forward. Stretch your hips back. Exhale to release. Inhale, rise up onto your toes, stand up all the way tall. Exhale, hands through heart center, lower down. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, forward fold. Ardha Uttanasana. Downward facing dog. Big breath in here. Exhale, compress, walk forward with your feet, press the ground away with your hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, sit low, reach high. Exhale, release. Moving with your breath, inhale. Exhale, plant hands. Walk your feet back. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths to land. Press down through your index fingers and your thumbs. Roll your biceps forward. Strong and steady here. Good, inhale, 3-legged dog, right heel lifts high. Keep your hips square. Exhale, plant your right knee to the very center of the mat. Good, now step your left foot through, hug your left knee into your body, and plant your left foot in between your hands at the top of the mat. Good, lean forward, lift your right heel up, standing splits. Fingertips are down for support. Good, exhale, draw your right knee in towards your body. Strong through your left big toe, inhale to rise, arms high, right knee to chest. Exhale, gently cross your right knee over your left. So not quite full eagle legs. Good, inhale, stork pose, right knee to chest. Exhale, lever your upper body forward, step your right foot back. Open up into warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2, sink deep into your left knee. Take an inhale for a reverse triangle, straighten your left leg. Exhale, baby skandasana, bend into your right knee, hands to heart, lift your left toes from the mat. Good, inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, sink a little bit lower. Pivot onto the ball of your right foot, right arm sweeps forward, high crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center, bend your left knee heavily, lean out and lift your right heel up, crouching warrior 3. Inhale, stretch long through the crown of the head. Exhale, push the ground away, straighten your left leg. Good, inhale, come to stand. Plant your right foot next to your left, lift up onto your toes. Exhale, toe stand. Squat down, good, inhale, lift back up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Breathe in, half lift. Breathe out, plant your hands. Step your feet back. Take that full push up if you want it, and then lower knees and elbows. Inhale, pull forward, upward facing dog or high cobra. Heart through your shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. Glide your hips back. Other side, inhale, left heel high. Exhale, left knee plants to the very center of the mat. Use that compression of your core to draw right knee in and plant your right foot at the top of the mat. Good, weight goes into the right big toe. Lift your left heel high, standing splits. Exhale, left knee into chest. Ground down through your right heel. Inhale, stand up on one leg, left knee to chest. Exhale, gently cross left knee over right, sink a little lower. Perfect, inhale, arms reach high, left knee up. Exhale, step your left foot all the way back. Lower your left heel down, cartwheel, arms open, warrior 2. Breathe in here. Breathe out, draw your right hip underneath you. Sink low, right knee tracks over right big toe. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten right leg. Lift right fingertips up. Exhale, baby skandasana, bend into your left knee, pivot to face the long edge of the mat, right toes lift. Good. Inhale, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, stay. Inhale, high crescent lunge, pivot onto the ball of your left foot, both arms reach forward, hips are square. Exhale, hands to heart center, bend deeply into your right knee, lean out and lift your left heel, crouching warrior 3. Inhale here, press out through your left heel. Exhale, straighten right leg. Good, inhale, step your left foot forward, lift up onto your toes. Exhale, toe stand, lower hips to heels. Building a lot of strength in our legs today. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift on your in-breath. Exhale, plant both hands, step back to a plank or modified. Take that full push-up if you want it. Lower knees and elbows down. Inhale, pull your heart forward, tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, lift up, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog, stay strong. Exhale, right foot to the top of the mat. Good, standing splits. This time, maybe you lift your fingertips off the mat and use your left glute and hamstring to lift that heel high. Good, breathe in here. A lot of balance. Breathe out, pull your left knee into your chest. Stay on that one leg. No hands if you can. Inhale, stork pose. Woo. Exhale, left leg crosses on top of right. Sit your hips low, modified eagle. Good, inhale, left knee to chest. Exhale, warrior 2. Step your left foot back. Arms extend long in either direction. Whew, good. Now wrap left arm underneath right. Find some eagle arms. Staying strong in our warrior 2 legs. Exhale to sink deeper. Inhale, straighten right leg. Exhale, bend left leg. Find your modified skandasana. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, warrior 2. Good, pivot on the ball of your left toe. Find that balance. Eagle arms, high crescent lunge. Inhale, peel your elbows up to the sky. Find a back bend. Good, exhale, stand at the top of your mat. Arms unwind. Lift up onto your toes. Exhale, toe stand. Inhale to lift back up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, plant your hands. Step back. Take that push up, stay strong. Lower knees and forearms. Inhale into your heart opener. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, left elbow, left knee. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, one more, lift up. Exhale, plant your left foot in the very top of the mat. Send your weight forward into your left big toe. Lift your right heel up. Standing splits. One more breath here, lift up high, find that balance. Exhale, right knee into chest. Stand up on your left foot, right knee to chest, arms high. Exhale, modified eagle, cross right knee over left, sink low. Inhale to stand. Exhale, step right foot all the way back, warrior 2. Breathe in to find the shape through your legs. Breathe out to bend deeper into your left leg. Good, right arm wraps underneath left. Find your eagle arms. One full breath cycle here. Inhale, straighten left leg. Exhale, bend right leg. Skandasana, back of the mat. Good, inhale, re-straighten. Exhale, re-bend left leg. Inhale, pivot on the ball of the right foot, warrior or crescent lunge. Good. On your next in-breath, peel your elbows up to the sky, maybe find a little back bend. Exhale, lean forward, crouching warrior three. Good, now straighten left leg, push the ground away. Inhale, right foot lands at the top of the mat, unwind your arms. Lift onto your toes and then exhale, toe stand. Inhale to rise back up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Breathe in, halfway lift. And then move through your vinyasa. Whichever way you choose, we'll meet in a down dog. Stick with it here, one more round. A little bit tougher. Inhale, right heel high. Exhale, right knee through center. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Push the ground away. Separate your shoulder blades. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, right knee all the way to the top of the mat. Standing splits, left heel lifts. Maybe find airplane arms. Sweeping your palms behind you. Good, stand up on your right leg. Left knee to chest. Exhale, back down, standing splits. Good, find that balance, lift up again. Exhale, left leg crosses over right, sink deep into your hips. Inhale, left knee to chest. Exhale, warrior two. Step your foot back. Good, breathe in here. Exhale to sink deeper. Cross left arm underneath right, eagle arms. Inhale, straighten right leg. Bend into left, Skandasana. Inhale through center, facing the left side of the mat. Exhale, Skandasana on the right. Maybe your hips lower all the way. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, Skandasana on the left again. Inhale, straighten, stick with it. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in, high crescent lunge. Keep the eagle arms. Breathe out, crouching warrior three. Balance on your right leg. Inhale here. Exhale, Shiva squat. Pull left knee to the outside of your right calf. Inhale to re-extend. Exhale, straighten right leg. Keep that balance. Inhale, left knee to chest. Exhale, full Garudasana. Find the double wrap in your legs if you can. 5 breaths in your eagle pose. Hug everything in towards midline. Sink a little deeper. Find your focus point. Good. Inhale, unravel. Come up onto your toes. Exhale, toe stand. Lower down. Woo! Breathe in, lift back up. Exhale, we're gonna find an opportunity for Bakasana crow pose. Hands at the top of the mat. Your knees will come to the backs of your elbows or triceps. If you've never done this pose before, I wouldn't start doing it during pregnancy. But if you're familiar with crow pose, 5 breaths here. Pull your heart forward, lift your toes from the mat. If you cannot or do not want to do a crow pose, stay in a plank. One more cycle. Good. Lower feet down. Step back, move through vinyasa. Do your push-up if you can. This is a strength building class. Lower knees and elbows. Inhale, heart opener. And exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, inhale, left heel lifts. Exhale, left knee in through center. Inhale, re-extend. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale, lift. Left knee, right elbow, cross the body. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, left foot to the top of the mat. Standing splits, right heel lifts. Maybe your arms sweep back behind you. Inhale here. Exhale, stand. Right knee to chest. Working that balance. Find your standing splits, maybe without your arm support. Good. Come to stand again. Inhale, right knee to chest. Exhale, right knee crosses left. Good. Inhale, stand. Exhale, warrior two. Right arm underneath left. Lift up through your fingertips. Sink low into your left knee. Inhale, straighten left leg. Skandasana, right leg, back of the mat. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, Skandasana into the left leg. Good. Stick with it, straighten. One more bend at the back of the mat. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, high crescent lunge, reach your fingertips high. Exhale, bent leg, warrior three. Left knee is bent, right leg lifts. Inhale here. Exhale, Shiva squat, right knee to the outside of your left calf. Inhale, re-extend, straighten left leg. Woo, I'm breathing. Exhale, right knee to chest. Keep your eagle arms, and then cross right leg over left. Maybe tuck your toes behind your left ankle. 3 breaths in your eagle pose. Strong and steady, let your breath calm. Sink a little lower. Good, inhale, unravel, come up onto your toes. Maybe shake out your legs. Exhale, take your toe stand. Doing awesome. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out. Play your hands, either plank or crow pose. 5 breaths in whatever you choose. Strong and steady. Single point of focus. Final inhale. Exhale, lower your feet. Step back. Final vinyasa. Make it a good one. Lower knees and forearms. Inhale, open up into your heart opener. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good work. I'm sweating. Good. Walk your hands back towards your feet at the back of the mat. Let's take a few moments to dangle. Let your head drop. Shift your hips side to side. If you want, you can bend your knees deeper. Slide your hands underneath your feet so your toes meet your wrist creases. Take a nice wide stance to make room for your belly. And then fold here. Good, release. Turn your toes out, your heels in, drop your hips low. Find Malasana, yogi squat at the back of the mat. Maybe shift your hips side to side. Just a moment of pause here to recollect ourselves. We have 2 more strong holds. So 2 more poses that we're gonna hold for about 10 breaths. So let it come and go in waves. We're resting now and we're preparing. We're conserving our energy in order to use it really strongly in a minute. Good, forward fold. Chair pose, Uttanasana. Weight is even in your feet. Send your hip creases back, sit back into your glutes. Arms reach high. 10 breaths. When you think you can't hold longer or go deeper, find it within yourself that you can. Just for 1 more breath or 1 more millimeter. Halfway through. Expand out through your rib cage, get that good oxygen into your muscles. Two more breaths. A little bit deeper. Good, come to stand. Give your legs a little shake. Walk your hands forward, downward facing dog. From here, option, I'm gonna move into Dolphin Pose, where we lower onto our forearms and elbows. If that's not a good option for you, hold in any sort of challenging plank or push-up position or crow, whatever you want. If you're with me in Dolphin, send your hips back, bend your knees, and lower both elbows and forearms to the mat. Thumbs can touch in the center, or you can interlace fingers. We're reaching our chest back and pressing down through our forearms to lift up out of our armpits. 10 breaths here. We're 2 breaths in already. Stay strong, push the ground away for 3, for 2, and 1. Wherever you are, find me in a downward facing dog. Inhale, right heel high. Exhale, full pigeon pose. This time, if you'd like to relax into it, grab a bolster or something to place down in front of you. Again, think about squaring your hips though. And then if you feel like you have good pelvic alignment, you can lower to whatever extent feels good. Soften your shoulders from your ears. Really starting to slow now. No more long or hard holds. Still be here now. Roll onto your right hip. Point your right kneecap to face forward and then swing your left leg around. So left leg stacks on top of right. Cow face pose. If this is a lot, just take an easy Sukhasana cross-legged seat. You're still gonna find that hip opening. Good. Ground down through both sit bones. Reach tall through your spine. And then option to wrap left arm underneath right. We'll hold our eagle arms one more time. Finding a stretch in the back of the shoulder blades and the heart. Release your arms. Take a really gentle twist to the left. Left fingertips plant behind you, right hand to left knee. Still leaving plenty of space for your belly, but just peeling left shoulder open. Good. We're going to unwind to the back of the mat, downward facing dog. 2 hands plant, 2 feet plant. Once you're there, inhale left leg high. Exhale, pigeon pose. Zip your inner thighs together, hug your left hip back. And then fold if it feels right. Big exhale, release. Roll into your left hip. Swing your right leg around so that your right knee stacks on top of your left. Find a cow face pose with your legs. If you're more open, your feet, your shins can be parallel. If you're a little tighter like me, maybe your heels are in towards your body. Shift a little weight into your right hip bone. Tall through your spine. And then option to wrap right arm underneath left for eagle arms. Take a little twist over to the right. Right hand behind you, left hand to right knee. Broaden across your collarbones. Belly button is still facing forward. Right hip bone shooting forward. Good, unravel to the top of the mat, downward facing dog. Just one breath in. Exhale, lower your knees down. Take a few rounds of cat-cow, just last chance to move anything through that you need to. Maybe noticing how you feel now compared to how you felt when you started class. Good. Bring your knees wide and your big toes in the center to touch. Take a child's pose. Stretch your fingertips forward. And walk your hands over to the right. Place your palms on top of each other. Weigh down heavy through your left thigh and stretch long through your left rib cage. One more breath here to inflate left lung. And walk your hands over to the left. Ground down through right sit bone, stretch long through right pinky finger. Big inhale. Exhale, come through center. Roll onto your back with as much ease as you can. Bring your feet out wide and your knees into touch. And just windshield wiper your legs side to side. Knees drop over to the right, just hold a gentle twist. If you want, you can bring your right foot on top of your left thigh. And then other side, knees drop to the left. Stay here, or left foot onto right outer thigh. Close your eyes down if you want. Start to ground and settle into your body. Good, back through center, happy baby. Pull your knees to the outside of your rib cage. Press your heels up to the sky and hold on to the ankles or shins or maybe the outsides of your feet. Ground your sacrum down. Breathe into your pelvic floor. Big breath in. Exhale, Shavasana. Legs stretch long to the corners of the mat. Your hands can be by your sides with palms facing up, or you can place them down onto your belly. And really let yourself rest here. Enjoy the restful side of the waves, knowing that the effort will come again, but it will be balanced by some ease. Option to stay here as long as you want or need. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I'll see you next time.